All right, something happened in the news. Let's go ahead and check it
On
out.
to
Oh yeah, VTuber Awards. The VTuber Awards.
That is the question being
It's 12 a.m.
asked
All right,
today
you have a good night,
of
Pumpkin.
Nijisanji Englishes.
Yeah, this is why like the streams are like because Pumpkin got to go to bed. Normally it's 1 p.m. for me. Normally I start stream like normally within like literally the past like 3 days. I'd start streaming at like 9 a.m. 9 or 10 a.m.
Akuma recently implementing a brand new rule,
rule?
onto his streams, that being rule number 6.
Keep chat relevant to the stream. Do not go off topic unless I ask specifically. It includes trauma dumping, which is never allowed. Don't bring up topics that are controversial or political. Anything related to me, however, is fair game. I am not obligated to thank donations. I will try to thank as many as possible. Do not send more asking me about previous donations. Bro, imagine donating. They didn't see your message and you're like, let me donate again. Yo, that's crazy. Be kind to one another. No. Don't get too attached. I'm a dangerous creature and I don't want to harm any people that I already have. That's real shit, bro. Can't offer warnings for specific triggers, so please watch at your own discretion. And remember, it's okay to skip a stream if you're distressed / uncomfortable. Yeah, watch at your own discretion. Like that should be obvious. Not every stream you watch is going to be enjoyable. You know, even though he's your favorite content creator, you might not enjoy what he says that day. Like, yeah.
Reading, I can't offer warnings for specific triggers, so please watch at your own discretion. And remember that it's okay to skip a stream if you're distressed or uncomfortable. This coming after recent incidents.
The Discord's not letting you guys know. All right, we need to get that fixed.
And Vox Akuma had role-played himself experiencing health scares on stream, including suffering from a panic attack and even vomiting. Vox during a recent stream saying that he had originally intended to simply change the coloring of his eyes to indicate when he was role-playing, but is instead simply implementing a stream-wide rule about role-playing. That explanation on stream receiving loads of very, 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 very long reply.
Bro, I am not reading all of that. So shout out to whoever reads this for me.
In the comment section on YouTube.
Or shout out to whoever can simplify what they're upset about. Somebody give me like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 different simplifications.
Now coming in regarding this new rule, such as I sure love watching a streamer.
Look at those articles,
not knowing
exactly.
If them vomiting or calling their therapist is real or not. Jokes aside, this is how you get people to skip all your streams. But if it makes him happy, well, whatever. Good luck to the Kindreds. That being the fan base name for Vox Akuma. Further, we have basically, you just have to watch until something suddenly becomes uncomfortable. That's unsafe for viewers that have anxiety or other triggers.
That is true. I mean, bro, you can't babysit everybody. That's the thing, bro. Vox, you cannot babysit everybody, and a lot of people are gonna be mad at this. Bro, what can you do? You can bend your knee and like do everything you can for the Kindreds, but there's gonna be always new people or people that come in or people that used to be your fans and now they hate you, bro. Humans are subject to change. And if Vox Akuma wants to change, you guys are either gonna have to change with him, leave, or just stay the way you are until you eventually leave, bro. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, bro.
Such as, okay, you want to go down this road? Fine. I know you're a stubborn mother effer. I expected this. I expected you to double down on this. But you're being incredibly immature over this, and I think it's really funny that you're being such a jerk over a simple content warning to indicate which stream will be role-playing and which will not, which helps us feel at ease.
The thing is, like, say he is doing a role play that day and then he actually gets anxiety and then he starts throwing up. Like at that point, what do? Like, bro, like the show must go on. Like this is why I say VTubing, like this VTubing needs to be taken seriously because especially in corporate, as indie, it doesn't really matter. But for corporate, when you have a fan base like this and it's like they watch you because they want to be more like immersed in a world. They want to be immersed in the RP or immersed in whatever content you're creating for them, right? This is what they love. And if you change it, they're going to be really uncomfortable. But this content that you do and what you did do and what you successfully, made money from and marketed and, became successful from, regardless whether you're doing it for financial gain or you really do it for your own entertainment, I'm not here to say what's wrong and what's right, but what happened is you created this fan base. And if you're not able to successfully, keep them the way that they are, whether it's your health reasons or whatever reason is, you cannot keep what you're doing, which is Vox cannot continue doing the RPs like he has because he got a warning from YouTube. YouTube said, hey, here's a warning. So basically, if he kept continuing to do the RPs like the ASMRs, how he was, he would literally lose his channel, right? But I don't even think, honestly, with the Kindred, low-key, I'm not going to lie, with the Kindred, if Vox Akuma lost his channel, I feel like it wouldn't matter because he could start up a Patreon and the fucking Kindred would totally be fine with it. The issue is he's a corporal. He doesn't just do ASMR. He does collabs with other people in the company, right? This is why I say it's different for a corporate. So regardless of whatever happens, Vox, you need to keep your career intact, but you need to have your personal life and personal matters intact even more so. So yes, you're going to lose fans. Yes, you're going to lose numbers. Yes, it's going to make you go crazy. But at the end of the day, if you're able to wake up the next day saying, hey, at least I'm being a little bit more of myself and that keeps me sane, in my opinion, that's good enough. Will the numbers suffer? Yes. Will the followers suffer? Yes. Will people be upset like Tulo or whoever? Yes. But this is what happens whenever you choose this career. And this is why I say VTubing is important when it comes to corpo. They need to have professional psychiatrists on board. They need to have their finances in order. They need to have their taxes taken care of. So all they can focus on is their career. Because when all they focus on is their career, they can think stable. They don't have to worry about their taxes. They don't got to worry about their mental health. They don't got to worry about if food's going to be on the table. They got to worry about if they're going to get fired. Because someone else, their manager, is taking care of all of that. And as $1 million company that should be $1 billion company, Nijisanji should already have that on deck, in my opinion.
The doctor call, the vomiting, which, by the way, I still thought was real until yesterday. And
it wasn't real?
Panic attack. For us who care about you as a person, this is such a slap on the face. We're not asking you to add specific content trigger warnings, just a simple quote, hey, I'm gonna RP this stream. Heads up. Further reactions include as someone with...
So I didn't watch it. Like, somebody let me know, because did he have a fake panic attack? Like, bro, faking your mental health issues is not the route to go. I will tell you, like, point blank, Vox Akuma, if you are faking your panic attacks and stuff like that, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's real, whatever. I don't know if it was a real panic attack and then you faked it and it was like, no, it was part of the RP. I think if you're faking it or you say it's fake and it's real, bro, you're signing yourself up to literally die. You are signing yourself up to die. I am not joking. I am not kidding. This is not a game, bro. If you're faking your mental illnesses and they are real, you are setting yourself up to die. Point blank, period. Johnson, if you'd like to chime in, because Johnson is actually studying psychology. He is going to be a psychiatrist. So if you would like to chime in and give any of your input, even though he's still training, he's in the training right now. Like, what I'm saying is just what I feel like is the wrong thing to do as someone who's taken therapy, who's been in therapy, who takes psychedelics. This is not a good idea because VTubing already blurs real life and imaginary, just being VTubing. But now you're taking mental health into effect. We don't know if Vox Akuma has mental health issues or if the person behind it has mental health issues. And if you're going to be Vox Akuma, bro, it's definitely important to state when Vox is online and whoever you really are is online.
Quote, hey, I'm gonna RP
licensed professional counselor. Sorry, my fault. That's the title. I'm gonna be a psychiatrist. He's gonna be a professional counselor.
Heads up. Further reactions include as someone with autism who has a really hard time picking up cues.
Yes.
This is literal hell.
Yes, because your fan base also have mental health issues. They cannot tell what's real and what's not. And guess what? They're just gonna run away because they don't know what's real and they don't know when you're faking it, and it's gonna make them insane. So I behoove you, if you're a Kindred and you have mental health issues and you struggle, if you have a love-hate relationship with Vox Akuma, it's better off if you just leave. Because the route he's going, unless he can figure out for himself, you should take yourself into account. Do I like Vox Akuma? Yes. Do I think his movie was one of the greatest films I ever saw? Yes. But he is still a flawed human being because human beings are flawed in general, right? So he's going to make mistakes in his career. He's going to make mistakes in his personal life. And as a human being myself, I'm talking to you, the Kindred. You should pack your bags or start packing your bags to leave to find someone else. I'm going to keep it real with you. Vox may not be for you. And I'm not saying come watch me either, because I keep it real all the time. And I know a lot of y'all don't like that shit. So don't come over here, find somebody else. I don't know. There's literally VTubers all over that do a whole bunch of shit, bro. Go find someone else, because unless you plan on staying with Vox Akuma your whole life, you got to be ready to ride or die. You got to, when the ship is sailing, it's sailing. When it's sinking. And if you a Vox Kindred and you say I'm a Kindred for life, then you gonna have to be on that boat whenever Vox Akuma take off his captain hat and he's no longer Vox. He's whoever he really is. And you got to ride or die. You said you the Kindred, you ride or die. It is what it is.
Oh, pouring one out for the Kindreds. Best of luck, you guys. Along with I've never been.
You can
so
always not watch all the time.
Type
True.
Of content my Kami Oshi has been putting forward in the 2 years I have been watching him. This is honestly getting ridiculous because how are people going to know when to skip? Politely, this rule would be fine if it weren't for the health scare anxiety-inducing RP that he pulled recently.
Yeah, that because you can't tell what's real and what's not real. When it comes to something like anxiety just happens. Anxiety is literally the fear of like stuff that's not happening, the fear of the unknown, the anxiousness that builds up, right? So how can you tell when that's real or when that's fake? Can't.
Streamers should have
unless they say it's not real beforehand. Yeah, like just add the warnings, bro. At this point, yeah, just add the warnings. And that's his rule. Like, I can't tell you when I'm gonna warn you or not, or when it's gonna happen. And it's like, yeah, that's true. I agree. But as a corporate, this is why I say I was on Kyo Kaneko's side. I agree with what Kyo Kaneko said. The Koreans were being sensitive in that case. But at the same time, bro, you are a corporate. You are not allowed to say shit like that. I can say it freely because nobody holds a contract under my name besides YouTube. As long as I'm not breaking any YouTube guidelines, I can say whatever I want, right? Regardless if you get mad at it, it doesn't matter. Same thing for Vox. I will say whatever I want to say about Vox Akuma, whether you like it or not, as long as I'm not infringing on YouTube guidelines. But Vox Akuma is putting your health in jeopardy by not adding a warning. Yeah, bro, I agree. You don't have to put a warning, but as a corporate VTuber, Vox Akuma, you need to do that. If I was your manager, I would say you need to do that. And I get it. It doesn't seem fair. You're a human being. You have the right to this. You can be emotional, blah, blah, blah. I agree. I 100% agree, bro. But you're a corporate. You don't get a say. I was in the army. Yeah, I'm a soldier, blah, blah, blah. Mental health, family day, blah, blah, blah. See your family, blah, blah, blah. You get off early today. But I knew at the end of the day, if I needed to be called back into work, I'm going to get called back into work. If it was 2 a.m, I had to put my fucking boots on, I got to put my fucking boots on. If somebody attacked, I got to get ready. Like, it just is what it is, bro. That's the life you signed up for when you said, I want to be a corporate. And if you did not know that, like Biggie Smalls, if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Planned stressful RP events that now could happen on every stream. We don't even know how to interact with him at this point. There's little to no organic conversation happening since almost everything is roleplay. What are we supposed to go off of? How are we supposed to know what to prepare for? I assume most mutuals know I'm Vox Defender #1, but it's getting kind of ridiculous. There's a difference between...
Bro, if your #1 fans are saying you should stop, you should stop. I ain't gonna lie. Your #1 fans, those your day ones... Hey, I agree. You should be able to do whatever you want, Vox. But bro, if the day ones are saying chill, you should probably chill.
Being able to content warn about a game.
If any of my day ones was like, bro, you gotta chill, I'm gonna be like, all right, bet.
Not being able to content warn about something you yourself are adding to your content. We also have you're joking, right? Mother effer, you control the triggers as they're part of your RP. The least you can do is offer a trigger warning beforehand. But yeah, doubling down is the way to go for sure. Effing ridiculous. I'm sorry, but what? What if English isn't your first language, or you can't pick up cues well? I might as well never watch again. And lastly, he's a great actor. Too good, to the point where it becomes hard for even people like me to tell the difference between roleplay and reality. But if he wants to do this, then by all means, sure. I'll be skipping every single stream then.
And Vox, all I can say is this is great for you personally, but for your brand, this is absolutely terrible. So which one do you want to prioritize? You or your brand? Honestly, you can do both. You could do both. You just gotta sacrifice.
This new role receiving backlash, perhaps like Vox has never received before, as now numerous members of his fan base are now wondering if they'll watch another stream ever again. And speaking of acting, Nijisanji English has made...
I wouldn't say it's great for him or his brand. I think it's great for him and his... I say it's not great for his brand, but it's great for him mental health-wise, because now he can more relax freely. In theory, he just needs to weather the storm, low-key. Like, everybody is mad at him, and that's not good for his mental health right now. But if he sticks to his guns, he will eventually have a fan base that agrees with him. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you do. As long as you keep saying it long enough, you will create a fan base. This is why I say what the fuck I want to. And even though it says 8 viewers now, 5 years from now, it might still say 8 viewers. But 10 years from now, it might say 1 million. You see what I'm saying? And I have nothing but time. So I don't give a fuck. Like, that's the difference between me and a corporate. I can afford to not give a fuck because I already made it. You know what I'm saying? I already made it. I have what I want. I could just sit here and scream at videos all day. But Vox and other content creators don't have that luxury. That's why I say YouTube, this is something you either got to get lucky with, you got to start it early, or somebody shouts you out, bro, and then you got to run with the shout out. Like, yeah, there's several ways to make it online. But he's a corporate. He ain't made it yet. People think you corporate, you made it. Nah, bro. After you get out of corporate, then you can say you made it.
This announcement opening up an acting-focused VTuber audition running until Sunday, December
You need a balance.
10th. This unique round of auditions also getting the attention of Vox Akuma's fan base, such as this one saying not to be dramatic, but if this has to do with Niji recognizing the potential of lore and acting, I'd like to think that Vox has reached his goal of bringing new things to the industry. Not saying it's all because of him, but it's nice timing. That reaction also receiving backlash, such as, I still can't believe his fans think that's why the acting focus auditioned opened. Further stating, quote, nobody has been hardcore with their lore in the entire industry of VTubing until Vox Akuma came along. He paved the way. Imagine being this.
I need somebody to fact check this one. Cause I like Vox, bro, but I don't know if he's like the one that sticks to his lore the most, bro. Like, I don't think so. Like, y'all, I don't think so, bro. I'm sure there's other VTubers that stick to their lore way more, bro.
This stupid. Listen to yourself.
I don't know.
Reactions such as Luxium fans not being.
Because I ain't gonna lie, Vox is pretty chill. Like, he separates the lore and his personal feelings a lot. I've seen enough clips of him talking about his personal life to know he ain't always on top of his lore or acting. Like, he's just really, whenever he does it, he's very successful at it. But I don't think he's the one that's like, yeah, man, the Vox Akuma, that's the guy. Like, he's done some amazing things. I'm not gonna sit here and say he don't do nothing. He does some amazing. He came out with a whole fucking movie, bro. Right? But I'm pretty sure there's other people that take their lore seriously too.
Allegations. As the original comment,
it's not nothing new.
Just to clarify, I wasn't implying it was 100% because of anything Luxium or any member of the group has done. I just noticed a general trend towards more lore-driven things.
Lore-heavy VTuber is not gonna fly.
Overlapped with Vox expressing he'd like to share.
I think a lore-driven VTuber could be very successful. Look at Rushia. Rushia was very successful with what she was doing, right? Pretending to be a girlfriend, getting engagement rings. Rushia would be on top of the world. Rushia will be the person I said is the best VTuber, like lore-wise, and being able to cultivate like a drone base, like a drone fan base that just loves her to death, right? People were literally like, bro, they were doing some crazy shit for Rushia, right? Like, yeah, but we saw what happened with Rushia. She cracked. She let her mask fall off for a second, and it all went downhill. She let it slip for a second. That's the risk you take when you do lore. That's the risk you take whenever you have one thing, and like that is what you're known for. Because when that slips, oh boy, word of hurt. So yeah, it could be definitely very profitable, but long way.
Show the industry the potential.
Rushia became a voice actress this month. Shout out to Rushia.
Of acting. And who is also on the search for more potential is the Virtual Talent Academy.
You should watch anime.
Effort underneath Nijisanji's parent company Anycolor to find new VTubers to train and potentially even recruit into Nijisanji. At this time, there are only 2 public-facing students left. The Virtual Talent Academy in its entire history having 50 students in all, 17 of which who have gone on to join Nijisanji Japan, including 3 new members, 2 who have kept their names from the VTA days, and 1 member since changing their name before debut.
I remember these 3 coming out soon.
Opening not 1, not 2, but 3 different auditions. These auditions running until December 11th, with the first being a normal set of auditions, another set of auditions entitled Super Elite Liver Auditions, saying we are looking for a wide range of candidates from doctors, lawyers, beauticians to businessmen. As very lastly, they also have an audition open for mascots, saying we're looking for people who would like to take on the challenge of becoming a mascot liver. Once again,
yo, hey, Hire me. I'll do it. I'll be the mascot.
Again, these auditions open until December 11th.
December 11th? Bet.
Liver,
I'm going to fill my paperwork out.
Liver, being
I want to be a mascot.
Indonesia's Zia, having this past weekend now graduated from Nijisanji, giving us a very stylish adios.
Oh, hell yeah. The Naruto into the
handwritten goodbye. At the end saying, this is the end of my story, but not yours. So don't be sad because your story is still going. This ex-Nijisanji talent also saying on stream that they intend to further focus on music production in their future, as what no longer has a future is the Liverse Liars manga. This being an entire multimedia series based on Nijisanji talents, but they don't have the same actual personalities as the talents. It's a
this is why I say it could pass, bro. Like, if you find some VTubers that are one way and you make a manga about them, that's way better than making a manga and then finding someone to fill the role. Way better.
A little complicated. The official account letting us know of the discontinuation of the manga, commenting that the editorial department of the magazine in which this manga was serialized in has decided to suspend the manga. That while light novels are still expected to be released. And next up with Nijisanji English, we have Celine.
All this about Nijisanji. What happened to the vote thing, the VTuber awards? I thought we were going to talk about the VTuber awards. I care about the VTuber awards, not Nijisanji.
Natsuki, whose birthday is set for this week, and who is also...
All right, well, there's the Nijisanji news. Shout out to Celine. Happy birthday, Celine. Where's the fucking the VTuber awards, bro? That's what I want to. That's what I care about.